Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying this Hostess party size Twinkies baking kit. It's huge. So like here's my hand, like this is huge. It was $18.99 at Big Lots. The kit makes one party size cake. It includes a yellow cake mix, vanilla cream filling mix, a cake pan, which is why it's so big, and instructions. Yeah, well, geez, you would think the instructions wouldn't be part of what it includes. So what you need for this, you need 3/4 cup vegetable oil, 5 eggs, 1 1/4 cups of water, and 3 cups of heavy cream. So we're not gonna, I have it laying out here, we're not gonna actually use this right now. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, but I wanted to show you 3 cups heavy cream, and then here's all your other stuff. But that looks like a lot, but this is gonna be a huge cake. So you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, grease sides and bottom of pan, and flour lightly. I'm going to open this. And then it did not, I'm really shocked that it did not tell you to wash the pan. Because
they usually make sure they put a warning on there.
Yes, most of the time it will say wash the pan, because I'm going to wash this pan. Somebody could have very easily put their fingers down in here or whatever. So this is going to be your mix. Although it does not say that, you just need to know that you need to know that the big package is your mix. Because it literally does not tell you what's what. But you can assume that this package is going to be for the cream. They don't give you as much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash this, and then we'll be right back. Okay, we washed the pan, and I use Baker's Joy just because they want you to grease it and flour it, and so this saves you a lot of time. Trust me, it's worth the price. Just know that my pan had a little bitty scuff. If that bothers you, then make sure you don't, your pan's not scuffed. It doesn't bother me. I could care less. I mean, nobody's even going to notice that. But what you want to do is take your, I put my heavy cream in the refrigerator. And so you're making your cake. And this, it's going to be a big cake. So just know.
It's a 24-ounce package of cake mix.
Yeah, so you want to take your cake mix and your oil, eggs, and water, and we're going to mix them on low speed for about 30 seconds, and then we're going to mix it on medium speed for two minutes until it's combined. Okay, so take the whole thing and pour it into your pan. It's just like making any other cake mix. It's just, you're making a big one. And then this is going to bake at 350 for 45 to 50 minutes. I'm gonna set my timer for 45 minutes and check on it then and see if a toothpick comes out clean. Just, I don't wanna go over. This is my cake, and I left it in for 45 minutes. I would not leave it in for 50 just for our oven, because I think it would be overdone if I left it any longer. But I started to smell it, so I knew the time was almost up. So you just know when you start to, you smell it, it smells done. So now the directions say to cool it in the pan on the wire rack for 15 minutes. So I've set another timer for 15 minutes, and then it says remove the cake from the pan and cool completely before filling. So when the 15 minutes is up, I'm gonna come right back and we're gonna see how easy this comes out of the pan. It's been 15 minutes, and I'm gonna flip this over and see how easy it comes out. Yeah, I didn't even take a knife and
I heard it flop out of it.
Yeah. And it looks,
It looks like
a Twinkie. That's awesome. So now we're gonna let it cool completely before doing anything to it. So our cake has cooled, and so now we want to make the cream filling. This is when you're gonna use your 3 cups of heavy cream. And so you put your filling in here and your heavy cream, and you're going to mix it. It says mix, it doesn't say whisk. It actually says mix it. Beat with an electric mixer at high speed until semi-stiff consistency is reached. It says it'll take it about 2 minutes. Okay, that's how it looks whipped up. It's gotten thick. So now I'm gonna take my Twinkie and I'm gonna turn it over on my plate because I don't want it to get the lines, the indentions from this on the top. So this is how it looks on the bottom. Still looks really good. So it shows you can either make 3 or 4 squares on the bottom of the cake about 1.5 inches deep. Ensure the cuts do not go all the way through using a mini spatula. Remove the cake squares and trim off 1 inch from each square to make space for the filling. So this is the smallest I have, and we're thinking we could probably do 3 squares. So go for it. And I'm just kind of guesstimating how far to go. Okay, so now I'm going to use a big spoon to fill in the holes. Now you're supposed to be able to put the cake back on. I might have filled it too full, but that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, it'll go. And you have a lot of whipped cream left. So that makes a lot. Okay, so now you have your Twinkie, and now we're gonna flip it over just like this. And we'll cut. Are you ready to cut it now? Let's see. Well, I know where the squares are, so I can kind of cheat. There we go. That looks like, yeah, that looks like a legit Twinkie. So now Kevin and I will give it a try. Okay, this is so fun.
I do have to say I'm impressed that it looks like a Twinkie.
It does. It might not taste like it, we'll see, but it at least looks like it. And if I can do it, trust me, if I can do it, you can do it. Like we said, you just need to make sure that when you have it upside down, you don't poke through.
That's really the only big thing to worry about.
It says it's a yellow cake mix. Yellow cake mix is 20 servings. It is 130 calories. What?
20 servings.
Oh, the vanilla, you know what? It says vanilla cream filling. 2 4-ounce bags.
We only have one bag.
I thought that was weird. When I was reading the instructions, it says mix both 4-ounce packages.
They must have just included it in one.
Yeah, we just got one package.
But I think it was bigger than 4 ounces. So I bet you
it's fine.
And it's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. But that's funny that I guess they changed it and they didn't. Maybe that's why Big Lots is selling these.
They redid a reprint.
Because they redid it and there's only one bag, and so all these only have one bag. So, but I can tell you, it works. It works fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was just a misprint.
So the cream filling for 2 4-ounce bags is 50 calories for the dry mix. Of course, that doesn't include the heavy cream. It says distributed by Bay Island in Minnetonka, Minnesota. And this is good until mid-March of next year. So, okay, I'm just gonna cut this and you take the bite that you want.
It looks like, it's shaped like a Twinkie, but it looks like just a yellow cake with whipped cream. Is what it looks like.
But it smelled.
It smells like cornmeal.
It smells like cornbread. It smells like cornbread, yeah. Okay. Well, that middle piece is going to come right back out, I think.
That definitely does not Tastes like a Twinkie. Mm-mm. It has a cornmeal flavor.
Mm-hmm. It does.
It doesn't have a cornbread texture, but the flavor is very cornmeal.
And it smelled like cornmeal. It smelled like you're cooking corn muffins. Mm-hmm. And it says yellow cake mix. I don't know what yellow cake mix they're using.
Nothing good.
It's not sweet.
Mm. Absolutely no sweetness. And the cream, there's no sweetness in the cream either.
None. What I would recommend
is not bought.
Kevin. What I would recommend, if you're interested in it, if you like the look of it, if you've got somebody in your family that's crazy about Twinkies, I think this would be a good birthday cake. But I would buy probably 2 tubs of just vanilla frosting, cake frosting, and I would fill those holes with frosting, and I would not do,
maybe
just
get the
throw away the packet.
Get the whipped frosting, don't get the like dense frosting. Get the whipped so it's
yeah, the whipped kind. Yeah, you could totally do that so that it's lighter and fluffier. Totally, you could do that. But I would just throw away that packet because really you're paying $18.99 for the cake pan. And Kevin and I were like, okay, they're giving you these instructions for this one time, but what are you supposed to do with this after? Well, what we thought is you would get a regular cake mix, whatever you want. I think you're gonna need about 1.5. So if you get a regular box mix, because this is, this yellow cake mix was a 24-ounce bag. So I'm thinking whatever flavor you want. You know, they make strawberry Twinkies. They make pumpkin spice Twinkies. So whatever cake flavor you want, chocolate, whatever, I would buy 1.5 boxes and use that and make it like they tell you on the cake box. And then I like your idea of the whipped frosting. Fill it with whipped frosting.
Because it's a lot more airy, but it has a lot more flavor and sweetness.
Yeah, so that's what you could do from now on with the cake pan. But for this, if you're wanting to make it, I would still go with the whipped frosting. I would not go with heavy cream like they suggest.
That cream they put in there has, I mean, I've eaten a bunch. Because I wanted to see if I could get anything out of it. The whipped topping, the whipped stuff has no flavor. I mean, Twinkie's whipped insides are better than this for sure.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Really, the only thing you're getting out of this is the shape.
You're getting the mold. Yeah, that's what you're buying.
That's what you're paying.
You're paying the $19 for the mold.
Yeah, is it worth it? I personally don't think it is. Like Tammy said, maybe if you have somebody in your family that's a Twinkie fanatic, that would be the only thing you would do it for, and you're literally basically paying the $18 for the pan.
This or this is a novelty gift to get for somebody who you know nothing about. I know nothing about you, and I don't know what to get you, or for the person who has everything, then you could get them that.
I mean, it wasn't hard for buying.
It wasn't hard at all.
It's just not worth the money.
I don't think it is either, and maybe that's why it's in Big Lots. I never saw these anywhere but Big Lots.
It says 2022 on the package. That's when it was manufactured. Yeah. So it's not something that was out last year and it's making it to Big Lots this year. It's like it's new this year.
It's new and it just came out, and it's like a movie going directly to DVD and skipping the theater. That's what happened with this. It skipped all the other stores and it went directly to Big Lots.
Yeah. So if I'm going by looks, love it.
It looks terrific. It
but
really
if I'm going by flavor, stinks.
It makes an impression to look at.
Even the cake itself is just not that good, because like I said, I ate a bunch of it just to see if I get. It's just not very good cake mix.
No, it tastes like a corn muffin.
It's not even as good as a corn muffin. Corn muffin's better.
But that's the kind of flavor it has. It does not taste like any yellow cake mix that I've ever had. No. So we did buy one more of these. We bought a Hostess cupcake. And so it'll be different because it'll be chocolate and we'll see. Hopefully it'll be sweeter than this one was. But I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.